God, I would have to lose it listening to someone say, "Hello, dump truck." That even and that like happy. Like, man.
The top 5 finishes.
Fucking God, that got me though. I made that guy's bumper come off.
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
Use the other cars to turn my car. It went down. As my stream does.
I like what I'm seeing. You're in first place.
I feel like I'm actually better at this racing game than I was at Absolute Drift for sure. Maybe even better at this than Little Racers.
Congratulations. You hold a new lap record.
I'm so mad. I'm still not used to reverse being a different gear. Like, I don't know. I'm used to definitely other racing games for sure. Can I flash back with just the instant replay bit? Yes.
You done messed up, Aaron!
And it's like it's never happened. Playing on the easiest difficulty, no problem. And I got money because I went over 5th place.
Good race. Keep the dollars rolling in.
Hooray! What can I do with money? Is that just like how I get my licenses, I guess? No lower than third. All right, I'll give it a shot. Why not? For that one, yeah. Definitely sound. She's probably like, you know, really coming off that high of saying hello, dump truck.
Cars in Le Mans Series races are split into 4 separate classes. Just worry about beating the cars in your class.
This car turns very differently than the last one.
You're 4th in your class. 1 more place and you'll get in the top 3.
Definitely not 4th in my class anymore. Definitely was going too fast.
The driver just spun out. It looks like it's Giro and Bleakmolen.
That is a pretty random question, though. I would be worried.
You're 3rd in your class. Well done.
I like that we're I'm 3rd in my class and like 1st is like 20 seconds ahead of us. Like, did we even stand a chance? Who the fuck is this guy in my class being like that? He's the guy moving up in the world, I guess. Well, I did the bonus objective at least. I gotta be honest. I kind of don't hate this. I mean, I am playing on the easiest difficulty and I have all the driver assists on. So it is being as kind to me as it possibly can. But I'm having fun. I'm gonna do one more race after this one though, and then I'm probably gonna stop. Because I do want to move on to Night in the Woods.
You must have done something right to get...
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit about cars. So like I don't get like a hard on for any of this. I'm not gonna like look at a car and be like, oh man, I love this car. I'm just gonna be like, okay. He's dead. He won't be in grid 2. I think maybe many people have died. I'm gonna restart this race one more time. That's why racing is dangerous. Because of idiots like me. Nope. Nope. No, that didn't happen.
Watch out for an accident ahead. All right, you're in 7th. Great passing. So clean.
You know, why doesn't he say what place I'm in when I'm in like a better place? Like, oh man, you're in 7th. It's like, why don't you tell me like, hey, I'm proud of you for being in 3rd.
Gucci is ahead there. We really want to finish ahead of him. Keep it up. You're leading the race.
This is going better. I say before something catastrophic happens?
This is your last lap. Hang in there. You're on.
Oh, like that.
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
I know I got very quiet, but I'm focusing. Try to be good, damn it. My name is Dump Truck. Okay, one more race, and I'm gonna switch to a Night in the Woods. But
Good driving. Way to pull
I haven't
up.
hated this. I might actually just keep playing this on my own. Sure.
I think
Do
you
San
like
Francisco
races
again.
Too easily. Up your difficulty level and up your reputation.
Hey, Karen. Why don't you shut the fuck up? I know my limits. I don't remember what her name was. I wasn't paying attention.
O'Brien Motorsport reckons that the car is good enough for a podium finish. Give it your best shot. Okay, dump truck. You'll need this race in order to earn the bonus objective.
So much better than the first race. Everything's fine. Woo! Took that a little too fast. Same with that one. Okay, no more risks.
Your car got a little banged up, but it's nothing serious.
Hooray!
Wait to see the replay.
I don't recognize that song, if I'm gonna be honest. Yay! I can be good on the easiest difficulty. Okay, I feel like I may have heard that song, not
You're the
recently.
champion, and a decent paycheck as well.
Unless it's like brand new for some reason, then no, I have not ever heard it. Yeah, I was like, I remember that being a thing. The name is like high school to me, so yeah, okay. Anyway, that's Grid. I like it more that I'm not complete shit at it, but I don't know, that's fun. Anyway, we're gonna switch over now to Night in the Woods, because I think we kind of get the point of racing games and what's out there. So yeah, let's go back to this screen, the very quiet screen. I don't know if anyone, I know Beth has seen Night in the Woods. I don't know. Beth has wanted to play a Night in the Woods. You saw a lot, yeah. I don't know if I finished that playthrough either. Yeah. I don't know if I finished that, but I know I think I watched a couple more episodes than you. You're right, I won't. They did finish the game. You can always just watch it. All right. Whoop. Yeah, considering it's been free like 3 or 4 times since you wanted to play it, and I've mentioned it to you, and I don't think you ever picked it up. Eventually, maybe. Okay, this game is very different. Not a racing game. That's what I mean by very different. Starting off strong. The year your granddad died. The worst flood since 1998. Greg got trapped on top of a doghouse. Car was out for 2 days. Casey Hartley came by in his dad's boat, and I laughed when I saw him. Granddad left me an apple crate of books. He loved ghost stories, and quoted them to himself in the hospital bed. In their wings in the trees, all things die, be at peace. On his last day, he sat up suddenly and stared bug-eyed through the window at the old parking lots. Wide and sparkling like oceans, he turned to my dad, eyes still wide. "This house is haunted," he said, and died. I changed my game real quick on the... Whoop. on Twitch. There we go. Night in the woods. Done. Well, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect a party or anything, but I figured someone would be here. Welcome home, May. Wow, when did I put this up? Possum Springs never looked more falsely advertised. Garbo and Malloy. Back to Garbo and Malloy. What's in the news today, Malloy? Markets were up today. Way up. Looking at a chart, it's pretty impressive. The economy added 15,000 jobs. Mostly in the chart sector. Which is notoriously recession-proof. My, Garbo, we got a little political there. Gotta get political every now and then. On one of those internet dates last week, we're gonna watch this whole thing, because this is the game. The game is all personality. Oh? Yeah, it's a truly giving lover. Hey, any lovely ladies out there looking for an eligible bachelor? Get in touch. I'll let you know if I find one. Worth it, sir. Excuse me, but where is everybody? 10:45, it's closed. Not a lot of folks getting off on the last bus to Possum Springs these days. Just you. You're supposed to be someone at the desk? Closed. Why are the lights on? Why is the TV on? Get spooked when I'm here by my lonesome. Oh. I squeeze past you? Nope. I just broke the damn thing. You think it might be done? Right, if you go grab me a Fiascola from the machine. Am I paying for this? I always rig it for when I'm here after hours. Nice. Free isn't free? Free isn't no one's here to say otherwise. I like this guy. Alright, fine. Must be such a relief to payphone companies at Possum Springs get 0 cell reception. Be cool to call my parents. Some jerkhole took the time to actually rip it off. Who steals a phone? What the? If Lime Fiasco and he wants a Fiascola? That's just a waste. Okay, just gotta grab it. Just gotta grab it. Perfect. Also, that was a really long time for that thing to like tumble down the vending machine. One free ass cola. Doesn't even look at me. Doesn't, just drills into the bottom of the can. This man yummers. So what are you doing here? I live here. Well, lived here. Huh. Strange. Maybe that door's gonna be finished. Now. Goodbye. Bye. Just turns the light off on me and everything. Well, I'm right outside town. Mom and Dad nowhere to be found. Dark and cold. Guess I'm walking alone. Or running. Bus station is maybe the newest thing in Possum Springs. Guess they got state funding or something. Makes a good first or last impression, I suppose. Not for the abandoned glass factory back there. Not getting rid of that anytime soon. Wow. I didn't realize how much I missed the sound of that train. Used to hear it in my bed at night, during the winter when the leaves were down. Well, I guess I'm gonna hike through the woods. Through the woods is home. My bed and my negligent parents. Ugh, some dank nature. Dank nature and garbage. Used to be an old sawmill around here, I think. I mean, the park up there was... there's called Sawmill Park. So they lost a log load at some point. Have to climb this, I guess. When I sigh, I don't know if my microphone picks it up. Whee! Breaking stuff. Oh my god. That was dangerous. I could have died. That was amazing! I'm not gonna die in this hole. Can you imagine? Like, that's it? Credits roll? That would be like an adventure game. Just immediately die right in the start. It's very good! I love the writing for this game. Especially for May and the other characters. Oh, come on. I don't think I have the upper body strength to climb this. Ahoy! Definitely remember barely reaching the top of this wheel. I definitely remember barely growing since then. Like the ladder's gone. I could just get to the top of this thing. Ugh. I could never make it up on that tree when I was a kid. The number of logs mocked me. Logs and the other kids. Let's see if I can visualize this. Can't stop running while I do this, not even for a second. Gotta have enough momentum. I think I could do it. Run and jump, jump, jump. We did it! Well, it's been 2 years since I lived here. On this playground. Possum Springs, I mean. It's all getting jumbled. I should write it down. Rip Granddad. Your parents forgot you. I like the sad cat on the boat. Oh my god. Okay. Your parents forgot you. Hello, May. Been a while. Hey, what are you doing out here? Nothing better to do? I was out here doing my rounds. I saw you on the very off-limits playground. So, get in the car, May. No. Gonna spend your first night back in jail, May? No. Bless this mess. Hey, remember me? Ah! May! Give me a heart attack. Good! What are you doing? Oh, man, we thought you were coming tomorrow night. You thought wrong. How'd you get here? I walked until I got arrested. I walked until I got arrested by Aunt Mall Cop. Did you say hi to Molly for me? No. Say hi for no one. F the cops. I'm going to bed. Is my bed still here? Or are we waiting for tomorrow night for that too? Oh, May, it's so good to hear that voice again. F the cops. Good night. Dad looks older. Wait, can I find my mom? Or is that a thing that I'm not remembering right? between this clock, the trunk, and the storage room. Whatever's buried under the house after the cement incident. Since when is the crawl space all jammed up? I wonder if Dad could move them. Fine. I love this little animation too. And I will not wake up until I push anything on the controller. Ugh. I love those animations. Play some bass? Which song? Nah, later. Space Dragon? We're playing Space Dragon! Wanderer in space! I'm not singing. Rhythm game time! Oh god, I'm bad at rhythm games too. I forgot to tell you all. Ah, okay. My main problem with rhythm games like this is that I do not think of the buttons on the controller as like B, X, A, and Y. It's usually always muscle memory. So I have to consciously think about like what button X is in the moment. Like I can tell you what button X is, but like in the moment I'm like, ah! Fuck. The other thing that pisses me off, and this is the totally my brain thing, is that the order of the buttons is not counter or clockwise, because I would go X, A, B, Y or something like that. But instead it goes X, Y, A, B, and man, that really throws me off. I would get better at it with time, obviously. Not actually, considering I don't know how to play this song. Very true. Which dag? Which I want to read the rest of that. Oh well. I like that my room is still here though. It's just covered in boxes. Yeah, I'm also not good at rhythm games. I could be if I played more of them. They're also sometimes hard to stream because they use copyrighted music sometimes, and it's not good. I was so cute then. We were all so cute then. Cuties, the lot of us. Could have a traveling show. The cute Borowskis. Cats are pretty cute. It does, yeah. Honey? Yeah? Come see me in the kitchen before you leave. Okay. Hi, Mom. Welcome home, sweetie. Thanks for not changing the locks. Sorry I mixed up the day you were coming back. It was such short notice. Okay, Mom. May, honey? Yeah? Everything okay? What do you mean? I had something happen. I just need to come home. Well, sweetie, I think you can understand my worry. It's not usually something a college sophomore just up and does. I know. And you can tell me if something happened. Mom, I'm fine, really. Can we talk about this another time? Sure, honey, it's okay. Thanks, Mom. Bet you your old friends will be happy to see you. You want to know where Greg is, would you? Oh yeah, Greg's working down at the Snack Falcon. In Town Center, west. By the Click Clack. I think I'll run over and say hey. Well, have a good time out there. Lots to explore. See what's changed. I will. Watch out for all the construction. Well, it wouldn't be fall in Possum Springs without loads of construction. So festive, honey. I'll be back later. Bye, sweetie. Having a college sophomore just up and come home, yeah, that kind of happens. I would imagine like every summer. Well, sure is fall. All the road work crammed in before winter. Makes like half the town inaccessible. Unless you want to walk the long way around for like 20 minutes. Which, I mean, no. Squirrel. Squirrel. Oh my god, that squirrel is not afraid of me at all. I feel like I definitely shouldn't be up here. Did I miss anyone to talk to? Hey, Mr. Twigmeyer. May, is that you? Sure is. You home for a visit? No, I'm home for good. What, they not have college anymore? Nope, burned down. Nope, it burned down. Well, I'm sure you burned it down. These allegations, Mr. Twigmeyer. I ain't allegating. Just trying to burn my lawn down, you firebug. No promises. FBI, freeze! Cute. Did you ever pick it up any of the times it was free? Because you could. I'm not going to be playing it all the way through. I want to encourage other people to play it. Oh, okay. Selmers! What are you doing home? Dropped out. Wow. Yeah, I guess. So, like, you just don't go back? That's about it. Weird. So, how have you been? Okay. Me and Dennis split. Oh no. Yeah, he got a job with a new prison over in Brittle. Met some girl at a gas station. Wow, what a jerk. Eh, he's a free agent. I guess. What's that word they use? Like a weapon you make in jail? Like a knife? A shiv? I hope they just shivved at work. Just to scare him. Scare him good. I'd do it. Scare him right in the kidney. Oh, okay, well, I gotta go. Nice seeing you. Stop by anytime. I hope he gets shivved at work. Hello. You do it on my porch. That's it. That was the whole conversation. Hey, Mr. Chazikov. Oh, May? My best worst student. Yeah. Like the constellations. Hated school. Hey, don't knock school. School's vital for your future. What are you doing back in Possum Springs? I dropped out of school. Oh. Well, if you're still interested in constellations, come by my roof down the hill later this week. Could have my new telescope set up by then. Sure thing. That's actually a thing we do, yeah. And he just talks about constellations. Cute. Remember when B's family had a house in a totally depressing apartment. Hey, it's the Harleys. What are you doing? Little Joe, you're under arrest. Oh wow, kids still talk about Little Joe. We used your DNA. Ghosts don't have DNA. Ghosts don't have DNA. Yeah, ghosts don't have DNA. Hey lady, can you leave us alone? Yeah, leave us alone, lady. Okay. Cat. Danny, right? Yep. I think you were a senior when I was a freshman. Probably. How's it going? Just lost my job. Oh no. State construction's always hiring. But it's not. In fact, it's often laying off guys named Dan. What are you gonna do? I'm open to suggestions. I'm sure someone in town's hiring. But I worked for a year before. This time I only lasted 6 months before being laid off. You know what that does to a resume? Not really. I have a zombie resume. Dead, but somehow it's still going all over the place. Oh. That's rough, buddy. I don't have a job either. Oh man, sorry to talk your ear off about it. How are you holding up? Good, just dropped out of college. I'm living with my parents. Oh. So you're basically a teenager again? No. Just an adult living with her parents. Okay, so not like you're unemployed. So it's not like you're unemployed, it's like you're lacking a daytime hobby that pays money you don't need for rent. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Yeah. What do we got here? Harfest. Possum Springs annual harvestacular. Celebrate the fall colors with your neighbors. Rides, contests, food, games. Annual crazy costume parade. October 21st, 24th, Town Center. Oh, well, that's just patronizing. Who would leave this here? Oh man, it bounces. Yeah, no, that was a real sick burn. Missing. Casey Hartley. Possum Springs, last seen at dusk on June 27th, walking westward. Tracks behind the former food donkey. Wearing black hooded sweatshirt, jeans, black canvas shoes. If you have any information, anytime. Contact or Springs Police Department. Possum Springs, more like Awesome Springs. Firewood for sale, Tim's Landscaping. Kim Washington has never lost a child. Okay, that's all I can do. And it's a ball of yarn. Okay. Hey, I just got back in town. And the one thing I missed most was... Hey, I remember you. Hello. Thief! Oh, come on. That was years ago. Once a thief, always a thief. Alright, you know what? This isn't even a restaurant. This isn't even a restaurant. It's a crappy food stand in a hole. The establishment has been in business for 50 years. 50 crappy years in a hole. You know what else has been in a hole for 50 years? Dead people from the 60s. No respect. No respect this one. You can keep your whole pretzels and your damp pierogies. Yeah. Go jump in the river. Delicious pretzels. Oh, I can't just steal one. Hey, teens. Hey. Ugh. What are you guys doing? Nothing. Cool. Cool that people still hang around down here. We used to do that when I was in high school. Yeah. I wasn't in high school that long ago, you know. How old are you? 20? Oh, so you can't buy beer. No. Do you have a car? No. Oh no, I'm uncool! Almost 5, quitting time. Take back some brews and watch the smelters. Yeah, that's what people do, I guess. Wait, could I can't go inside the... Yeah. And we're here, the Snack Falcon. You mean Greg? Oh my god. Hey, Greg. What are you doing here? I'm back. Like, back as in today? Back as in back. Too bad you didn't die at college. Too bad you didn't catch a flesh-eating disease. Too bad you didn't join a murder cult. Too bad you didn't lose all your limbs in a freak soda machine accident. God, it's good to see you. Ah! How's Angus? You two still a thing? Hold on. What are you doing? Changing the music. What? Angus! What are you doing here? I live here! Since when? Since last night! 11 or so. That's amazing! Come to band practice. Oh my god, the band is still a thing? Sure! When's practice? Now! When do you get off work? Now! Really? Ah! Greg is pretty great. And your mom. And, how do you draw a space dragon? Greg rules, okay? Birthday zone? Hey, Angus. Hey, it's you. May! It's May! Ah! So the party barn went out, huh? Yeah, not sure how it ever stayed open. Like, how many parties are there, really? You need a lot of parties to keep a barn running. Have your old base! Oh, dude, I don't think I even remember. Maybe, May's back. Wow. Hi. Yeah. Hi. She's totally back! Wait, what? Are you, here for band practice? I play drums. That's not drums. That's computer. That's computer. Fine, just as your bass parts. Well, I understood them as the bass parts, but I can turn them off. Turn them off on your computer. Hey, we're totally gonna play a song. You totally have to play bass. I don't even remember. Those aren't even drums. Oh god. This again. I'm glad I practiced. There's lyrics and I can't read them. I think. Much easier than Space Dragon. I understand for like rhythm game purposes, I have to be able to hear my own inputs, but having the bass be louder than everything else kind of ruins the whole song. Jesus Christ, that was... Hooray! I couldn't look at any of that. Pretty good. Yeah, that was okay. Not bad considering I don't know this song. Holy crap. That was hard to do. I go back and practice. I hope. Jeez. My wrist hurts. That was great, man. Like, just seeing you back. Playing your own horrible bass. Okay, are we doing this diner thing? Yeah! Woo! Yay. Hip hip. Hi, Moobs. Have you seen Night in the Woods before? Hell yeah, did you miss pizza, May? They have pizza at school. Oh, cool. Grab the bra. Greg doesn't use crust. This pizza isn't great. It's pretty horrible. Dudes, haven't you heard of the pizza scale? The what? It's a scale of pizza. On one end there's the worst pizza, but like everything right above that is still really good. What's the other end of the scale? It's pizza all the way up. Pizza good. I mean, there's no possibilities. Ha. I miss possibilities. I'm not touching those crusts. Same. Should have gone to possibilities. Diner has ambiance. The seats are comfy. Food's terrible, but it's got charm. You too fancy for the diner now? Guys, please. I was raised in this diner. You like a zillion rats. When are we gonna play out? Or I'm not gonna snort. Like, really, May, we don't play out. Oh. We have jobs, May. I work at the video outpost 2. I'm at the old pickaxe. I thought you were going to school. Heh. Yeah, well, life happens. I'm Lord of the Snack Falcons! Where's Casey? Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know, huh? Casey's gone. Gone? Gone how? Off the train, I bet. Oh wow, he was talking about doing that. Yeah, one day he was just gone. Need a clean break? Hasn't emailed or anything. Well, good for him, I guess. Parents put up missing persons posters, but everyone knew what happened. Geez, Casey, Huh. What exactly do you do, May? I was in college? And why exactly are you not still there? Didn't work out. Huh. Imagine that. Well, we better get home, dude. Oh yeah, Angus got a date with sword people online. Oh, lucky. I'm not sure what happened to the other crust because Greg didn't eat his crust. And I'm pretty sure I just said that I don't eat the crust. But like, I don't know where my pizza crust went. Maybe I threw it on the ground. I don't know. Really great to be back. Dude, we can hang out every day. Oh my god. Holy crap. What? Is that an arm? That's an arm. Nobody move. Let's poke it with a stick. Michael first. Man, this is like tampering with evidence. Gonna have to start worrying about getting dismembered on my way home. I want to watch this. You don't need your ears to watch. Shh. Whoa, whoa, what's that? Some kind of mark. What? Is that a tattoo? It's a tattoo. What is it? I think you just sleuthed out a clue, dude. Oh, for F's sake, you two. Here come the cops. Now what's going on here? Uh-oh. Hey, Molly. We found an arm. Alright, May, put the stick down and step away from the arm. Alright, don't taser me or anything. No promises. Oh well, I think it's time for Angus and I to get home. See you tomorrow, May. Alright, I don't want to be walking home alone tonight. Buddy system, something bad's going on. I could drive May home, officer. Thank you, B. Yeah, thanks, B. Let's roll. We don't get to see the tat. So, working at the old pickaxe? Yep. Are they training you to take over the family business? They? Your parents? Hey, look, we're here. Oh, my house actually isn't for a few blocks. Get out. Okay. Thanks for the ride. Go. Yeah, touched a nerve. Hey, kitten. Wow. Listen, May. Sorry about last night. I already thought you were coming home tonight. It's okay. Went through the ravine by the old mill. Almost died. What? Yeah, logs almost killed me. Normal stuff. Well, I promise you I'll never leave you stranded again. Tell you what. How about we pretend I did come home tonight, and we just go back to from the bus. We just got back from the bus station. Start over? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Dad. Hey, May. Thanks for picking me up. Welcome home, May. I'm gonna go sleep, I think. Well, well, you've had a big day. Good night, kitten. Just... No one has the energy to be upset. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. What? We found an arm on the ground today. You're still pretending it's yesterday? No, we came out of the click-clack and there was an arm. Just like, an arm? What? Aunt Mallcop came and everything. Oh my god, that's really weird. I poked it with a stick. Okay, really, May, don't poke dead body parts with sticks. Too late. Wow, I have to email Molly. Alright, good night for real now. I don't think there's anything else I can do, so bedtime it is. And so it's the next day. Ugh. 'Cause Well, it's been literally 36 hours since I've been online. Shall not stand. Ah, no! Oh, wow. I feel like this doesn't happen anymore. Sorry, does that say too many angry singles? Oh, what's wrong with you? Damn it. But Angus knows how to fix this. He's all computery, I think. But I can't let him see this. Where does he work again? Tough, angry singles. Fantastic yums. Okay. Well. Is there anything I can do with it? At all? No. Okay. Hey, hon. Yeah? Come say hi. Morning, Mom. Burly, angry singles. I love that. Morning, Mom. Nope. I'm Mom 24 hours a day. Har, har, har. Also, it's 4 p.m., sweetie. Well, I'm off to find Angus. Oh, is he your little friend Greg's boyfriend? Big guy, kind of quiet? Yeah, it's him. I need to fix my laptop. Well, he better, sweetie. You can't afford to buy a new one. Wait, do we even know Angus? Do you? Kinda? Well, no time like the present. Thanks, 24-hour mom. 7 days a week. Cute. Got a call from Aunt Molly. What did Aunt Mall Cop want? Dude, I really wish you wouldn't call her that. She worked very hard to get where she is. It's a dangerous job. Oh yeah, Possum Springs is so dangerous. Anyway, did she tell you about the severed arm we found? She did, in fact. Scary things. Yeah, I guess. Honey, I know this is home. But please be careful out there. I will, Mom. And come home before dark unless you're with somebody. At least until they figure out what happened. Okay. Thanks, sweetie. More to talk about! So, honey. Yeah? What did the arm look like? It was cut off like right above the elbow. Is there blood and stuff? A little bit. A little bit. I wonder whose arm it is. I love that my mom is like, alright, talk about it now. Well, should be pretty easy to spot. Yeah. Hey, what happened to your arm? I dropped it by the diner. Here, sir, I found your arm. Thanks, I was afraid I'd never see it again. Children always return arms when they find them. It's a real shame. Cold world. Cold world, sweetie. Oh my god, that was cute. Okay. Hey, you kid. Adult. So you're back, huh? Yes, Mr. Penderson. Didn't last long, huh? No, Mr. Penderson. Get a job yet? Yes, I've been elected mayor. Couldn't do worse than the current one. And I've ordered your house to be bulldozed. What? Finishing the job you started? I hope you enjoy living in the woods. Those eggs took paint off the vinyl siding. Scavenge food. Commune with the beast, Mr. Penderson. Watch yourself, little miss. Little effing miss. No one's forgetting who you are or what you did. You know, they may act like they have. But that's just small town polite right there. Is that what this is? Small town polite's all you got, kid. So watch it. Well, that's really interesting. But I need to go listen to my cells die. Oh, I can't jump on the... Oh, there's like I can't jump on the mailbox now. Still under construction. I'm running almost as fast as that car is driving. What's it like being back? Well, I just got home, so just like taking it all in. Feel like anything's changed? I mean, both answers really kind of fit, I guess. I don't really fit in anymore. I don't know if I did entirely, but yeah. Bark Store is gone. Got a Snack Falcon now. Food Donkey's gone. Got a Ham Panther, though. The Harleys are bigger now. Saw them running around before. Yeah, I babysit those little shits sometimes. Are they bad? They seem so nice. How they fool you? You know, they steal things? What? They steal things. Holy crap. I was fooled. My property, but it's my street. You ain't changed since you was a kid. Sure haven't. I wonder if I can get a triple jump. Yes! Hooray! Okay, I don't need to be up there. I wonder if that gets anything new. Yeah, scare the squirrel. Oh, no, this one's out up front? No, I already read that. What was behind? That was the one. Yeah, so same stuff, nothing new. Fat pocket pawn! Oh my god, that raccoon. Kremens, which is obviously not what it's called right now. Hey, killer. Don't call me that. Who are you? Lori M. I don't even know about the killer thing. It's a big deal, even with middle schoolers. And what did the middle schoolers say? You put them in the hospital, and no one knows why. They like have it coming or something? No. Our mother told us not to talk to you. Because no one knew when you were gonna do it again. Well, say to your mom for me, she sounds lovely. Oh, she's gone. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Yeesh. Huh. Not what I expected you to talk about next time, but okay. I think I have a great uncle or something on this. Yep, there you go. Anselm Borowski. Borowski? Whatever. Anselm. Even in life he was tragic. Party barn! Video outpost 2. 2? That like 2? Or like also? An arrow so bad even I wouldn't make it. Possibilities! Right next to the Social Security Administration. And this is where I was at the start. Better take shelter. Here comes the smelters. Moose hide and smelters will find you. Wow. Now what if I keep going? On my computer. I need the internet. It's more important than whatever's out there. Okay. I understand. Back to the video outpost. This cat animation, look at it! Oh my god. It's zooming, but like walking so slow. It has little meows. Man. Adorable. It's like the Goofy and Pluto situation. Only less weird because it's not my pet. Brain eaters! Be nice. Death Chill 3. Dinosaur problems. May I help you? I don't think so. Okay. Crime waves! Swamp husband. Death Chill 1. Beaver priest. I'm assuming the heart one is going to be Lust and Found. Guess he's off today. That is just someone making like a car noise. Greg. Greg. Hey, May. I got cups on my ears. Why? Think about how they have beaches in Bright Harbor. And then I was thinking about the ocean. And then I put cups on my ears. And it sounds like the ocean. Wow, dude, you took me on a journey. Speaking of, nothing, I guess. You know where I can find Angus? At work. The video store. What do you Angus for? Got computer problems. Figured he might know a thing or two. He's a hacker. Really? I'm pretty sure he hacks. Wow. Cool dude. I'll catch you later. Definitely. I'm so glad you're back. So that arm, huh? Geez, yeah, what the hell? What do you think happened? I don't know. That was an arm up on the sidewalk in Possum Springs. I mean, kind of cool, but creepy. And like 2 doors down from our apartment. We live in Townie Century now? Yeah, we live next door. Man, you have been away for a long time. I have. You go for hanging out later? So much to catch up on. No, I got dinner with the family. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? A friendly thing? It's 6 o'clock yet? Okay. Snakeums! Fruit Ghost, I would totally eat. I would want that as a box. Like Fruit Ghost. Just like relabeled tricks with a cat ghost. I like Snakeums too. I mean, that's so good. Crunchster? Angry Pepper! An original. Snack to school. This game. This fucking game. Okay, now maybe we can... Now maybe he's the video store. Now that I've been told that Angus is here. Can I help you? Where's Angus? Oh, he works day shift? Is it day? I got here early? Wait, why does everything you say sound like a question? You do the same thing? I just didn't comment on it? Really? Yeah? Huh? Night shift, huh? That's cool. I went home with the baby during the day. Then my mom gets back from work. Ew, babies. Pretty cool job, though. So? Get to watch movies, eat candy, meet cute guys? Ew, cute guys. What's wrong with guys? I don't know. You guys are overrated. He does. Definitely a Valley accent. And I don't feel like doing that because I'm not gonna give anyone that. Once that's out, yeah, Be Nice was good. And the other movies were good too. I like Lust and Found. Being out there, it's probably Lost and Found, but I like the fact that it's like cut off a little hard on it. Guarantee it's Lust and Found. Greg and Angus. Oh, there's no button? It's gonna be someone to make this work. Click. Hello? 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 You're not Angus. Who is this? Who are you? May Borowski? What are you selling? You got a lot of people selling you stuff? Hello? Yes? Hi. Angus? Angus, you say? Dude, it's May. Say about yourself, Maybelline. Angus. Would you like it to be? Nope, bye. Maurice? May. Angus? May? Yeah. You're not Angus. And you ain't Maurice. I'm glad we sorted that out. Hello, Angus? Are you searching, my child? Yeah, for Angus. You can search all you like for Angus. Everyone has a different Angus. For some, Angus is a happy marriage. For some, a good career. A fancy car. My Angus is a guy named Angus. Lives here. My child, no Angus will ever compare to the one true Angus, the Lord God above. Okay. Dear, have you encountered God this day? Look, my mom works at the church. I'm in the club by default. Click. Hello? 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 I'm looking for Angus? Any idea where Angus lives? Police at number 2. Right on the button, I think. It looks, broken. I think the little guy he lives with kicked it in. Greg? Or something. How? Beats me, kid. I just live here. Hey! You sound like... Oh, okay. The years Greg kicks it in. I can't use the stairs. Alright. Ah, I already know how to solve this. Hello? Ah! What is this? Hi, it's May. May? Yeah, May. I just got electrocuted. Oh, yeah, it's fiddly. There's no button. Yeah, you can, like, stick a screwdriver in it. And, well, it's too late now. Come on. Stick a screwdriver in it? Whoa, come right in. Hey dude. Welcome to our apartment. I could have been in my underwear. Hey dude, don't wear pants on my account. Why was the door unlocked? Greg always forgets to lock it. Greg's at work if you're looking for Greg. I was actually looking for you. My laptop was messed up, and I thought, what's wrong with it? Lots of things pop up when I turn it on. What kinds of things? Nothing, just things. Like probably some adware or something on your computer. Probably reckless downloading. Or clicking on sites, clicking OK on sites that you should never click OK on. The internet, stuff happens. Let me see what I can do. Just like it's the internet, stuff happens. Hey, got something for you. Plug this into any USB port and restart. Should clear you right up. Might delete some of your old files though. Wow, thanks dude. No problem. Gonna head on home. See if your magic works. It's not magic. It's just ones and zeros. And we're just atoms. And our perception of reality is just chemical reactions. Take those away and poof. There goes the universe. Whoa. Sorry. I'm gonna go. Angus! Gregory's pizza scale. Fancy is too fancy. Good as hell, and then avoid. Uneatable. That is a very good pizza scale. Just you know, pizza's pretty good. Dying or else. Big skeleton. Arm tattoo. Severed army jacket on sidewalk. I feel like I'm missing some drawings. Hey, dadders. Why, if it isn't the mayor of Possum Springs herself? What did you get up to today? I went with Angus a bit. You remember him? Oh yeah, I like Angus. He's smart. In the old days, I used to work with his dad. I know they fell in some hard times after we all got laid off. I used to see him at the bar. Yeah. After I stopped drinking, I didn't really see him as much. I wonder how he is. Did they find out anything about that arm? Not that I heard. Oh, well, be careful out there. Maybe you should carry mace or brass knuckles or something. Well, it'd be a shame if you got into trouble and were unarmed. No, I think I'll be okay. What? Okay, I get it. Unarmed? Eh. I'm going to bed now. Good night, Mayor Kitten. Good night. I really wish I could click on some of those ads. Like angry burly singles sounds like it would just be incredible to see what they would do with that. Oh, this thing got looked at yet? Upstairs we go. To the internet. See if this Angus fix works. Can't get any worse, at least. Guess it could be on fire. Anyway. Oh my god, it's fixed. Guess it turned out okay then. Your computer? Yeah, it did, thanks. Put something else on the drive too. Do you remember Demon Tower? Oh well, yeah, I used to play it all the time, like 10 years ago. Been playing it again. They've kept updating it. You can grab your old save game from their server and start right where you left off. Oh, cool. Check it out. I'm gonna talk Demon Tower sometime. It's really cool still. Definitely doing this. Thanks, Angus. Hips hat. Hey, you get that porn off your laptop? I already broke it with so much porn. Did not. And smell your lies. Why must you turn this internet into a den of lies? And deny everything! So dude, you're coming to the party tomorrow night, right? What party? The state forest. Lots of people from school and stuff this weekend. Cool people. The big fire. The snacks. The beers. I love that there's a typo. Girl, you know I will. Girl, I'm so excited. Winter's so fun at night. When it gets so wasted. There are no laws in the woods. Cool, well, you should ask Bea if she can drive us. What? No, I don't think she likes me. Oh, dude, she's cool. She drives us all the time. Lets us borrow her car. Stop by her store tomorrow and ask, okay, please? Okay, whatever. Yay! My mouse cursor is a pizza slice. I love this. I love this little shark thing. Can I click it? Sharkle! Why do you exist? Yeah, I can see that. Oh my god, let's play Demon Tower. In the age of blood, a pale one will rise, wielding naught but a simple blade. Who dares to climb the steps of... Ancient Doomspire, Demon Tower. I can't read that font in the actual title. God, this is very, very old school arcade, minus the pixel art. The whole... like Hyper Light Drifter almost. Like playing a very different game now. Ow, 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 ow. I'm getting stun locked. Oh my god. That was terrible. Maybe we should have left those flames just on the ground so I could pick them later. I don't know if there's a... they disappear over time. It's always fun to me when people put like entire games inside their games. Like, how do you have time for that? Like, I wonder the story behind it. Like, is it that they were making this game first, or like someone on the team was making this game first and they were like, nah, wasn't really working out for me, and they're like, wait, we can polish it up and throw it in the thing. Interns don't make entire games inside of games. Well, that was it. One swipe. One swipe and I won. I don't know what that means. Oh, can I kill the ghost? I can. Can I just slash you? Maybe this is not really in the spirit of Noviolencember, but here we are. That's okay. They're very lax rules in the first place. People die in the Demon Tower, it's okay. I wonder how much of this game is. Like, how many levels do you think are gonna be in this game? Man, that would be a surprise for sure. I don't remember how far away this game was from like Slay the Spire. But then, you know, now we're getting weird with it where like everything's a deck builder. It's like, check out my deck building racing game. We made a Overcooked, but it's a deck builder. You gotta you get random ingredients from the deck. You know, when you run out of ingredients, you have to draw 7 more. And if you don't get the right ingredients, you gotta throw them somewhere else and figure out what to do with all the you just didn't build your deck right. And we added RPG elements because you need to level up so you can hold more energy, so you can do more things with your deck building. My deck building platformer. You didn't put enough jump cards in your deck. Then you're fucked. So always make sure you have enough jump cards, but you also need to carry the attack cards because there's enemies. You know how early I learned that I hate deck builders? Bat and Kaitos on the GameCube. I hated that game. I wanted to like it, but man, not a fan of it. I didn't think I'd win that one. My god, how many more levels do you think you're gonna be? Jeez. Woo! I honestly didn't think there'd be so many levels. I am losing health though. My max health is getting lower and lower per level. Ow. 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 I appreciate the little cat skeletons though. They're kind of cute, honestly. This game is very cat oriented. Whoa, fuck. These. No. Oh my god, it's a Toadman situation! Eat shit, Toadman! Whoop, no, we learned. I didn't get any health for that boss. This is taking up more time than I expected. Oh, I'm moving slower. There we go. I woke up. Well, these enemies certainly are harder. All of them are different. Ow. Did not mean to dash directly into him. I'm gonna try to go through these levels as fast as possible. Where's the locked door? There it is. Oh no, this might be it. No! Well, that's it. Okay. I was doing pretty good. And then I died. Yeah, I'm gonna surrender to the horror. Bright Harbor is that Secretary of Education having public schools is like having public hamburgers. That's insane. Everyone should buy their own hamburgers. Oh my god. Message. Born to lose, country trash, proud, drummer, skate and destroy, skate to create, bound for glory. Oh man, it's like AIM. And now I go to bed because I've wasted enough time. Just listening to Zoe yell outside my door because I put a thing in front of it so she can't keep opening it. I'll let her in. I'll be right back. Okay. She's now here, and she's like, hey, you forgot about me. I still exist. Can I make biscuits? Oh, nope, okay. Hi. Hi. Yeah? I can't get her to purr in the microphone anymore because my noise gate cuts it off. Mm-hmm. Well, baby. Nope. Okay, now she's decided to eat. Just want to say hi. Wait, can I do anything with that computer? Now that it's fixed. There we go, perfect. Oh, by the way, B works at the old pickaxe, so you can go there, get some tools. Lol. Big axe and go on a rampage, lol. I want to talk to someone on the internet chat, whatever they're calling it, chatterbox or whatever it is, and that someone has to leave a passive-aggressive away message. That'll really sell it. He'll know my name, and my mom's name, and my dad's name. About the time I put that kid in the hospital. Bless this mess. Hi, Mom. You know me. Morning, Mom. All day, Mom. Every day, Mom. What are you up to today? Greg and Angus and B are going to a party, so I might go out with them. Party, huh? Look at you. Back 2 days and already a social butterfly. A little nervous. It'll be fine, sweetie. Get out there and mingle. Actually, I think it's mostly going to be old high school people. I wonder if Cole will be there. I always thought you two were so cute together. Mom, no. Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't know that was still a sensitive subject. It's not. Okay, well, you go out there and have a nice time, honey. I will. See you later. What a mom. Like, very, very well done mom character. Very good non-dysfunctional mom. Break all the mailboxes. I'm a menace. I'm a cat, after all. What are you up to these days? Crashing here until I get back on my own. Get back my own place. Parents rented out half the place to Mr. Chazikov. I've been babysitting. Interviewed at Ham Panther. Waiting to hear back. Oh, my dad works at Ham Panther now. I got everything. And then we just stop and awkwardly stare at each other because no one said, okay, I'm done with this conversation, bye. And then we just walk away. And legally shoot you for being up here, you know? Haha, you'd never. I used to babysit your cat. We don't start getting business in here. There ain't gonna be a Possum Springs. We gotta do whatever we can do to get the market to notice us. Can we get back to the topic at hand? Yeah, so we allocate funds to preserve the statue of... Gary, you're not hearing me. Don't tell me I'm not hearing you, Andrew. Not of sufficient historical note. Your ass is not a sufficient historical note. Guys, stop this. This stoplight fight all over again. Oh yeah, remember who won that one? Can we move on? Fine. Can I be part of the town council? If I just walk with you guys? Yeah, here we go. Yep. I'm included. Okay. I'm supposed to go up to the roof of some guy's house, I thought, too. Wasn't that a thing? For constellations? That's at night, though. And I go home at night. One night, I'll be able to do that. What you doing up there? Street that got tore off by that big storm a few days back. Don't help that idiots keep jumping on it. That's a shame. Spread the word to the other kids. Adults. Oh ho ho, I don't think so. Adults got jobs and better things to do anyway. Anyway, you tell those other kids to lay off. Gonna get themselves or somebody else killed. With a T. Don't get killed. Wait, I can talk to him again. You know when they're fixing the steps? I desperately need to go to church. Tomorrow, I think. Vampires can't go on sacred ground. Ain't seen no vampires around here. Except maybe the government. Stuck on us dry. Taking over my vampire story. I'm leaving. Watch out for him, bloodsuckers, kid. Adult. You've taken over my vampire story. Goodbye. My god. What kind of weather did I miss? This is nuts. Oh well. Wasn't going to church anyway. Oh, getting on the board's cold comfort. Just always on edge. You maybe see someone to talk about this? Dr. Hank? Ugh. Dr. Hank does everything and nothing. Fixed my leg last year. He's treated my babies through chickenpox and strep. I know. I just... whatever. And then they talk about coffee and smoking. I don't want to go in there yet. Ah, yes I do. Yeah, Bill, write it up as on the clock. She's not gonna like that. I don't care if she doesn't like it. It was her fault, plain and simple. That is time extra, we charge for that. Alright then. Maybe. Hi. How's work? Stressful. End of the month coming up. I have to start ordering in winter stuff. Which means I have to bribe one or hopefully two of the guys to unload the trucks. Because I'm not carrying in a truck full of rock salt by myself. Huh. What do you want? Well, Greg asked me to ask you if you would drive us to the party tonight. You know, the one up in the state park. Thanks for clarifying. Otherwise, I might have been confused as to which of the dozens of parties going down on any given night in Possum Springs you were referring to. The little squint! I love the squinty face. This is my favorite. Look at him. Look at her. Look at her. Are you being sarcastic? I'll drive. Great, thanks. Well, we'll be by your house at 8:30. Be ready or we'll go without you. Okay. Don't get lost on your way home. I know where I live. No, seriously, go home and get ready. Alright, jeez. Which character are you relating to? I'm assuming May. So, are you being sarcastic? Oh wait, anything new here? Nothing new, okay. The little squinty eye face is probably my favorite. That was really good. Are you being sarcastic? He's got an acorn! The squirrel, he's got an acorn, look at him. That's so cute. Oh. Hey, May. What? Stopping by to see how you were doing. Why? The other night, I mean. Why wouldn't I be fine? May, a lot of things happen around here. Sometimes in town, sometimes out by the tracks, sometimes up in the hills. What? It's my job to make sure folks like you never see something like what you saw the other night. You're not doing a very good job of it. Better than you might think. I've been back less than 3 days and I already saw dead body parts, which wasn't a big deal, but you didn't see Tom Jennings shoot his brother in the stomach. last night out on the out on Dottie Line Road out past Arner. You didn't have to walk into that cornfield. Jeez, you're a kid, May, and you're naive, and it's in its own stupid way that's beautiful. But the world isn't, and the world isn't out there somewhere. Here. All right, are you gonna arrest me or something? Because I have a party to go to. Watch yourself, May. I'd really hate to see something happen to you, and being on the wrong place at the wrong time is all it takes. That's all I'm saying. That's ominous. Good night, May. That's ominous. Let's look at our journal. Still like that. Your parents forgot you. Dad looks older. Still funny though. Thought this place is falling apart. Thought Aunt Malkop is planning to kill me. And writing different ways of writing ACAB. Oh, we got a page for B. And that's it. Hey, sweetie. Look who's home. Hey, the parents. I made tacos. Excuse me, we made tacos? Tacos. Tacos! You want tacos? I want tacos every day, all day. I want tacos every day, all day. Say that tacos together, Rocco's together. Oh my god. Honey, no. What? I'm so angry right now. You've all turned against me. Hey, honey, do you want some sour cream on your taco? I want everything. Okay. Go time. Probably make sure I don't look like a cave beast. All right. Well, no right answers. I think the round 0 doesn't help. It's cool. No round. Stop eating literally everything I see. Oh no. Cool, dude. Round is okay. Yeah. I'm being body positive, like the internet said. I'm a real life person, and no one can prove I'm not. You can do this, people like you. People don't like you, clearly. You don't like people, clearly. No friends at college. Not even one. Not really their fault. Some things... Whatever. Who cares if Cole's there? Jerk. Probably with school or whatever. Taking classes, being all successful. Probably doesn't think about me. It's good because I honestly don't care. But I hope to any god who's listening that he isn't there. Please, whatever god, make sure Cole isn't there tonight. My breath tastes like tacos. This is a disaster. Alright, what are you gonna say? You're a smooth talker. You're a smoothie. Hi, May. How's it going? Oh, the face really sells it. Really, that's fascinating. So true. Well, see you later. Good, that sounds normal. No one can prove you're not normal. Really, everyone looks normal in the dark. Pretty sure that's the only way sex works. This is hopeless. Wheel me out of the curb for garbage day. Oh geez, I'll be here any minute. Good luck, kid. I don't need luck. I make my own luck. With a luck machine. The party. Hey May, I think Cole might be there tonight. Yeah, I know. Jeez, sorry. I don't care if he's there. He might not be. Well, let's hope so or not. I don't even know what we're talking about. May and Cole went out in junior year. Yeah, and it didn't work out. So let's stop talking about it. Let's. Ugh. That was awful. I hate beer. I can't remember the last time I drank beer. Not a delicious drink at all. I don't know if I should take another drink right now. Oh god, it's... What? Nothing? Okay. Now we can just hang out. Alright. Hey dudes. You see Cole's here? Oh god. You okay? Yeah, totally fine. You gonna talk to him? No. Probably a good idea. I mean, you did write that song. What was it called? Go Get Dead Angel Face? We don't talk about Get Dead Angel Face. He's just standing there, like it's no big deal. That jerk. Totally. You know what? I'm not gonna stand by. Let him stand by while my night gets ruined. Yeah! Going over there and I'm gonna talk to Cole. Ruin your own evening. If anyone's gonna ruin your night, May, it really should be you. Thanks, guys. You guys believe this dude playing guitar? Yep, playing the douchebag hits. I like the song. Is this a douchebag song? No, don't worry about it, big guy. A douchebag like this at every party. I have no idea, Greg. Back in school, you'd always have some frat boy hanging out on the lawn, trying to look all sensitive. Why is this a douchebag song? Need to ruin my own evening. Cole. God, it's... maybe need another drink. Alright, that's a good idea. Sure, why not? Get just so drunk that talking to anyone would be a problem. Bye. I guess beer is just one of those horrible things adults do, like doing taxes and having babies. Hey, May, is that you? Wow, how are you? Hi, I'm May, how's it going? I just asked you that. I mean, I'm fine. Just back visiting for the weekend. Really? That's fascinating. I guess. Yeah, it's the first time in a while anyone has called my life fascinating. That's so true. Well, see you later. Okay. The hell is your problem? What? Be cool, May. Go get a drink and be cool. No. This isn't a good idea, May. Alright. Screw it. I'm doing 2 beers. I'm doing beer. I still taste tacos, okay? What? Nothing. I don't know if I can do this. Alright, another beer then. I should drink another beer. Maybe you should. Maybe. Yeah? Oh god. You're drunk. Already. Well, I came out here, right? Not really. I have to drive. And even if I didn't, well, I don't have my license. So woohoo for me! Who's that? Remember May Borowski? Oh god. You chill by the fire. I'm gonna go run around naked in the woods. Go sit now. Yes, ma'am. What about you guys? Hey, Greg. Oh, dude, are you okay? Hey, Greg, did you know, I think you and Angie are so cute. I did know that, dude. Well, good. Hey, Angie, my dad knows your dad. They used to work together back in the 80s. Okay. Used to hang out in the bar with your daddy. Dude, don't ever say daddy again. What? My dad had to stop drinking because he was a danger to me and my mom. Ha 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 ha. Dude. Hey, May, you're not allowed to drink anymore. Ever. Hey, May, I'm a little worried about you. Well, I'm having a great time here in the woods, okay? Greg, don't you think May should maybe sit down? Yeah, dude, you should sit. Fine. Hey, May. Hey, Coolio. Wow, haven't heard that in forever. Coolio? Coololio? I don't know. Been like 3 years. Not long at all. Well, it was good to see you. I'm just back for a couple days from school and... Shut up already. What? I was like so worried you were gonna be here. Oh. I prayed to whatever god. What? Figured someone would listen. But no. Because here you are. The girl at the video store is all like, woo woo, cute boys. And you're a cute boy, Cole. Oh, thanks, May. But I hate cute people. Cute is the worst. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. And it's not my fault I'm into a trash fire. I got nightmare eyes. The last thing I see is my eyes outside the window. And then I zap you with my knife. Stab, stab, stab. Boom, dead. When the police get there, you're all nightmare eyes. New nickname. So don't F with me, kid. Hey, May, you're threatening people now. No, B, this is me being body positive. Read the internet. May, I think you need to F college. Yeah! All those rich kids and hot people all writing sex and having papers with each other. Close enough. And that damn statue pointing at me every day, supposed to be the founder, but just shapes. I'm a total trash mammal, and nothing is ever gonna work out. We never had a chance here, but I can't go anywhere else. I'm home again, and I can do something besides sleep and cry alone. Because things aren't just here, you know? Oh god, I'm so sick to death. Does that make sense, Coolio? May, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I think you're really great. Home again! Woo! Wow! And then I'd puke. Tacos. You puke in this car, so help me. I just like puking just tacos. Hey. Sorry, I owe an apology, B. I'm sorry, I don't even know what happened. You got sloppy ass drunk after what, 3 cups of watered down beer? Remember when we used to be best friends? We used to be best friends, B, and I still love you, B. I didn't get a word of that. Remember you used to call me Mayday, Mayday, and I called you BB? Oh, you mean when we were like 10? No, I don't. Remember when we were scouts together? We caught that turtle. Turtle. Yeah, Boxy the turtle. He died. Why are you so mean to me? I feel like you're mad at me all the time. Why? Why oh so mad at me all the time? Oh man, if I puke and you're in here, your parents are gonna be so mad at me. Tell your mom I'm sorry. Okay, she's so nice. God damn it, May. What? My mother's dead. What? She died of cancer. Senior year. Oh no, she was so nice. BB, are you okay? How did you not know this? Did you forget about my dead mom? That was a terrible lapse of memory, B. I'm so sorry. I don't like remember anything sometimes. Don't take it personally. What happened to you? You used to be smart. You used to be cool. You used to be worth talking to. Why did you even come back? Oh, did college not work out for you? Was it inconvenient? You're not in the mood? Would you have I would have killed for that. I still would. I'd kick you out of this moving car right now if it meant I could go to college. Same. I love the disconnect. We're here. Get the hell out of my car. Well, geez, that's crazy text. Oh god, let me help you in. Also, I don't know who Dr. Ta'ana is, but I googled it. I've never seen Lower Decks. It's on the list. I'm so behind on things for like watching stuff. There you go. And I'm only assuming it's lower decks because it's animated. I'm sorry, B. I'm a mess. You know, whatever. It's not your fault. You're just a kid. Older than you. 2 months. Yeah, well, I stayed here and got older. Well, you and often stayed the same. I have heard Lower Decks is very good. I just haven't gotten around to it. I still haven't finished all the other Star Trek stuff that's been coming out. Or any of the other media that I've had to watch that I just haven't. Good night, Mayday. Like, I haven't caught up on any, like, Star Wars stuff. Like, we watched season 1 of The Mandalorian. We didn't even finish season 1 of Picard. And we kind of stopped there. And I have a baseball bat. Are we going to commit violence? I want that to be a platform so bad. Destruction! Rah! Dirkelsberg? I should have left it at Killsburg. But I'm gonna destroy the whole sign. You can't stop me. I like that all the wheels go flat when I break the windows. I sure am breaking a lot of stuff. Mistakes were made. I like that I fall over and look really scared, and then I just like, okay, let's keep hitting it. So I have a feeling that's a thing I did. But you know what? Since it's part 2, I'm just gonna stop there. I've seen more of this game. In 15 minutes, I'm not really gonna get a whole lot done. not anything interesting. Anyway, we're not going to get into any of the mystery. There's, I'm not even halfway in. There's a cult in the woods. I'm not gonna talk more about that. There's a thing that exists out there. The whole arm mystery, May's past. The game's very good, especially like narratively. And I would encourage other people to definitely play it. There's stuff you can miss just by like talking. If you don't even talk to the townsfolk, you don't learn things. But they put a lot of work into it, and like I said, the game is all about like the personality. They really, I think they kind of nailed that small town vibe, even though like they talk like they're from 2018, but like the technology and stuff and how they use it is from like mid 2000s. It's pretty weird, that kind of blend. It doesn't make it timeless to me, it just makes it weird. But other than that, it's very good. I like Night in the Woods, and I would definitely encourage people to play it. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for me, though. If people want me to, I will come back to Night in the Woods. Sure. I'm not opposed to it. I'll just have to add it to the list because there's other stuff I want to do first. Now, if I click away from this, is it gonna do a thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Can I can hold Y to save and quit. That's cool. Can I run in a window real quick? I don't care if it has like the menu bar. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, Night in the Woods is really good. Oh, it freezes when it loses. Okay, well, whatever. Be that way. Not what I wanted to do. That's not where those windows should be showing up anyway. I don't know why all my windows keep showing up here. This isn't even my primary monitor. But that's going to show up. Oh, no, it's showing up in the right spot. I'm surprised. Don't do anything tomorrow. Wednesday is Automa Chef. And Thursday is Katamari. That's going to be fun. Friday, I have it penciled in as Overcooked. I'm hoping I can convince everyone to play Overcooked with me. I own it. I'm pretty sure Gleam owns it. I don't know anyone else that owns it. Technically neither, but also technically both. The all-you-can-eat edition is Overcooked 1 and 2 plus 20 extra levels and more chefs, and it runs better and has higher resolutions and also online play. And it's also on sale. So 1 does not have online multiplayer, 2 does, but the all-you-can-eat edition is 1 with online multiplayer and all that. I'm pretty sure it's still on sale. I can check on that. Because I have this sort of stuff on a list. It keeps going on sale. Yeah, it's 56 bucks off, 56% off on Fanatical. Which makes it 20 bucks Canadian. I can link it in my Discord if you want. If anyone else is interested. Overcooked is a lot of fun. I don't know how the online multiplayer works. I've only played it locally with F, but playing with 4 people could be fun. It's very hectic. A lot of shit goes wrong. Very fun party game. Sure, I'll post that in my Discord then. It might be the Canadian specific one, but let me just find it. All you can eat, like that. Perfect. There we go. Now it's not for an event. There we go. There's the link. It won't be $20 American, so it'll be like 15 or something. But it is the superior version of Overcooked, apparently. And let's see. Yeah. I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for Katamari because I love showing Katamari to people. It's a very good, very weird game that more people should see. Let's cut back to Nightwoods. Yeah, so I will see everyone Wednesday for Automa Chef, and that's a game I've never played before, but it's an automation game, and we'll see how that goes. I'm excited for Katamari. I have Katamari Reroll on my Switch. I bought it again on PC specifically so I could show people, and I dedicated a whole day to it because, man, it's a fucking trip. The whole series is great. But I've never played... Was it the second one was like We Love Katamari? Never played that one. I watched it get played. And then there's Beautiful Katamari that I played for like an hour. But yeah. So anyway, I will see you all Wednesday. Thank you all for joining me. I played some racing games that I didn't hate. So that's a first. And I hope you all enjoy Night in the Woods. You should play it. Anyway, take care and good night.